They skipped my high school graduation because we're not wasting gas. My mother asked to move into my guest wing. I said nothing. I just set a black folder on the dinner table. Suddenly, nobody wanted dessert. Diane, my mother, stared at the folder like it had teeth. My father stopped fidgeting with his wine glass. My brother Grant put his phone down for the first time all night. Even the candle between us seemed to hold its breath. Only my sister Claire looked nervous. Eli, she whispered. What is this? 10 minutes ago, this was a normal dinner. My parents were losing their business. They wanted to move in. Just for a few months. My mother said. We're family. They said it like it was simple. It was never simple with us. Not once. Not ever. 10 years ago, I sat alone at my high school graduation. 4 empty seats reserved in the second row. My family never showed. Instead, Grant posted a photo in our group chat. Him and Dad on the couch watching a baseball game. The caption read, Dad says gas is too expensive for a ceremony you barely earned. My mother reacted with a thumbs up. Just a thumb, nothing else. I gave my speech to an empty row. Then I drove to a pharmacy parking lot and sat there until the tears stopped. 3 weeks later, I left home with $2,140 and a cracked laptop. For 5 months, I slept in my car behind a gym. I showered there before work. I ate cheap noodles standing at the counter of my studio apartment once I finally had one. I built a business from a $15 logo I made for a woman selling scarves online. 10 years later, I bought a house with an unfinished guest wing. My family never asked how I built it. Not the late nights, not the missed meals, not the fear that kept me awake more nights than I could count. They only asked when they could move in. Tonight, they sat at my table, explaining why my empty rooms belonged to them. You're hardly using it, my mother said. I didn't say you could have it, I said. Grant leaned back. No one's trying to take anything. Then why does it feel like you already have? My mother's mouth went tight. We did not come here to be questioned. There it was, the old rule. I could be questioned about everything. They could be questioned about nothing. It had always worked that way in our house. I put my hand on the folder. Before you ask again, I said, you need to see something. Grant rolled his eyes. Here we go. The theatrics. I didn't answer him. I stood up. Come with me. My mother's eyes dropped to the folder like it might bite her. What's in there? I didn't open it. Not yet. Everything, I said. The graduation program, the message Grant sent, the voicemail Mom left me that week, and the paperwork on who's actually moving into that guest wing on Monday. Silence. Grant's jaw locked. Claire's hand went to her mouth. My father set down his glass, slow and careful, like the table might crack. Someone's already moving in, he asked. I nodded. Who? My mother said. Her voice had changed, smaller now, almost like the version of her I remembered from before things went wrong. I picked up the folder. Follow me, I said, and I'll show you exactly who deserved that room before any of you ever asked for it. I walked toward the hallway. Behind me, 4 chairs scraped against the floor at once. For the first time in 10 years, my family followed me instead of the other way around. I stopped outside the guest wing door. My hand rested on the handle. Once I open this, I said, there's no version of tonight where you get to pretend none of this happened. My mother's face went pale. Eli, wait. I opened the door. Full story on channel, link below.